Hi all, welcome to my channel Journey with Sam. Today I'm gonna talk about how we can filter the data frames using a Pandas package in Python environment. So before we filter the conditions, let's import the Pandas package. And we write this Pandas package as early as pd, and we create a data frame called df, and using the Pandas package we read one of the Excel file to filter the data. So here I'm going to take the data from here. I'm going to read all the 4 columns till 16 rows. Just go to the file explorer, right click and copy as path. Just go to the spider environment and paste the path here. Before we pasting, let's replace this with the forward slash. So it replaced now. So let's execute each line now. So how do we do that? Control F5. So the pandas has been created and it read the df package data frame too. So when you open this, you can see the 15 rows here. In Python, as I said earlier, the observation starts from 0 to so on, and even on the row wise and even the column wise. So it always starts with a 0 index. So now what we can do, now we can filter each step. So before going into it, now I'll talk about how do we do the Boolean filtering. So I'm writing a comment here. Now we filter one of the age group here now. So we are filtering from the DF and we will call the age group. So we filter the age group which is less than 30. Let's see how many participants over here. So now I have executed here, and now I'll close this one. And if you see here in the main data frame, you see the 15 rows and 4 columns. Now we are filtering only less than 30 age group. And if you see here, there are 4 participants here, means the 4 rows if you see here, which are below 30. So let's close this now. Now again we'll go for a multiple filtering. So we can filter n number of conditions here. So just keep the data frame here now, and we will create a data frame df underscore m and df, and we are calling the df data frame. We will see, we will filter from each column now. Okay, so let's go for age group which is less than 30. And before going into it, here when we select more filter, you have to close with parentheses here. So let's close with the bracket and and now we have to create a data frame from which column you're going to take. So now we go for a gender, and we are taking only the male participants here. So now again we execute this. Okay, so it is throwing an error. It is telling you male is not defined. So why? Because we have not given in a quotations. So now if you go see here, you see a 0 observation. So means it is telling you that in a df underscore b there is, okay, but still we have a male participants too, but it is showing here there is no male participant. So let's check your code now. So as I told again, when you give a multiple conditions here, you have to close your filter conditions with parentheses. So keep mindful when you write your program in Python in this way. Okay, so let's close this now, and again execute. Now if you see here df underscore m, so you can see the two male participants which below age group of 30. Now instead of making this many complicated filter conditions, I'll tell you one query method. So query method is the simplest one which I daily use it. So now I'm creating a df underscore q. So we'll call a data frame and call this method and just close this. And now I'll, instead of giving a data frame with the column name, just you can directly pass the age group of 30 and which is the gender equal to male. And before going into it, so let's close with a single parenthesis here because we already gave the double quotations here. So it's always to get good aligned with the quotations, make sure you're giving your quotations in the right way now. Okay, so let's execute this. So it is telling you that data frame object has no attribute query. So it is telling you it's a query. Yes. So make sure that we are giving a right function methods here. So now if you see here df underscore q, so as we seen in the df underscore m, so both having the same condition. Okay, so now we will query one more condition. So we are creating again a data frame called df underscore e, and we are querying some of the parameters now. So now we will see age group which has about 30, and we will select the countries which are Germany and Japan. So let's go with the start with the country, and we use the isin statement and close your parenthesis and just use the double quotations. And before going into it, I forgot to inform this. So we are giving a more than one filter here. So open this square bracket and end up and give one more condition, Japan. And once you're done, and we are filtering age group of greater than 30. So now when we execute this, you can see how many participants are there here. So if you open here, it is telling you age group of about 30 and it's only filtered Germany and Japan. So this is how you can use easy methods in Python. So check how you can write your code in easy way, upgrade every day because Python is getting evolved every day with new packages. So let's upgrade every day with small syntax, which I like it every day to do it. So upgrade yourself then. Thanks for watching.